All right, Caps fans, what is up? It is the end of a Super Sunday here. The Caps pull a 3-2 overtime win out of the bag against the Philadelphia Flyers, capping off a perfect sports weekend in the world that is Zach Evans. And before we get to the Caps game, we're just going to go through the perfect weekend real quick. Let's see. Virginia Tech won Thursday night against Georgia Tech. The Caps won Friday. Okay. ODU football, my college, won Saturday. The Caps won today. The Ravens, my football team, won today. My soccer team, Manchester United, won today. I won in fantasy football. The two teams that my soccer team, Manchester United, is chasing, Arsenal and Chelsea, both lost, helping out. I can do no wrong this weekend, and with further ado, we get to the Caps game. Highly anticipated rivalry game between the Caps and the Flyers. The closing of a 3-game homestand for the Caps, and as usual during the season, the opposing team scores the first goal. Flyers come in on a 2-on-1. Nikolai Sherdov, excellent placement of the wrister, past the blocker side of Braden Hope. It's 1-0 Flyers. We go to the second period. Caps on the power play. No, scratch that. I'm so excited because of the happy weekend. I'm getting ahead of myself. Eric Fair, first goal of the game for the Caps to end the first intermission at 1-1. I'm so excited. There's a football game going on right now between Oakland and Kansas City going into overtime. So many good games this weekend. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, yes, coming down, Eric Fair, beautifully placed wrist above Grabowski. That's a very complicated name. He's Russian, netminder, for the Flyers. First-round pick. He's looking for 7 in a row. He had pulled 6 in a row out. The Caps denied him from getting 7 in a row. We'll get to that later. Eric Fair, wrist shot, Caps tied up 1-1. So we do go to the second period. Now, the Flyers get a blast from the point, deflection, Ville Leno, and it's 2-1 Flyers. Later in the period, Caps on the power play now. Alex Ovechkin's shot is saved by Grabowski. Goes to the opposite corner. Backstrom gets a deft little pass behind the back. Deft pass to Alex Semin in front of the net. It's 2-2 Caps. We flash forward to the third period. No goals scored, but within a little under 3 minutes left, Chris Pronger, goon. He's a goon. Sorry, Flyers fans. He's a goon. Gets a double minor for high sticking. The Caps get glorious chance. Last 4 minutes on the power play to win the game. They don't make it, but the Caps get a 5-on-3. 5-on-3 with about 30 seconds left in the game. The Flyers, excellent job penalty killing. We go to overtime. Caps get the 5-on-3 was for 2 seconds. So due to the rules, instead of a 4-on-3 with Pronger coming out of the box, it's a 5-on-4. And at the next whistle, they would switch to a 4-on-3. They didn't get a chance for that next whistle. Folks, the Caps headed in the zone. Mike Green with the blast from the point. Mike, game over Green, scores. The Caps win 3-2. They run their overtime record to 5-0. And Braden Hope gets his second NHL win back-to-back. And the Caps close out the homestand in perfect fashion with a 3-2 win. They have now won 5 games in a row. Great game by the Caps. You know, the rivalry games with the Flyers are always great, full of intensity, hitting, passion, everything you want. The teams don't like each other. The rivalry had kind of gone awry in the early start of the century, but was rekindled when the whole Ovechkin-Richards saga, and with the Caps playing them in the playoffs 3 years ago in the first round when they lost in overtime Game 7. It's become a great rivalry. Caps' second rival from the state of Pennsylvania. Number 1, of course, being the hated Pittsburgh Penguins, who suck cock. But, yeah. So it was a great game, full of lots of energy. Happy that the Caps got the 3-2 win. I'm happy for the most perfect weekend ever. It's not going to happen again. But, yeah, you couldn't ask for a better weekend for me. I hope the weekend was good for all of you. Little rush because I want to get and watch a football game there. But yeah, the Caps come back in action Tuesday night against Henrik Lundqvist and the New York Rangers on Versus at Madison Square Garden. I will see you at the end of that game. For now, go Caps, keep rocking the red.